Oh, hello. Oh, oh. I got 0 viewers right now. Well, hello in the event that you're catching this VOD. I did a little bit of a hunting this morning on my own off stream. I also took it to the streets. And by that I mean I did a little hunting while I was on my lunchtime walk. I recorded a very tiny segment of it, but it was so windy today that it was really hard to hear. And also, like, even with the backlit 3DS, new 3DS XL, when it's in the sunlight, you can't really see the screen anyway. So. Hope everyone is having a fine day, evening, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Should definitely flip this around. Alright. Hopefully, if you're hunting at all for Safari Week, you've found something at all. Hopefully something good, but even if you phased, that's still a pretty good thing. Okay, something I did notice on my walk. Every single Pokemon that I have encountered, at least today, I can't say for other days, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Every single Pokemon I've been encountering has been female. Except for the swooper, never mind. I was like, maybe there's something going on here, but no, there's nothing. It's just RNG. Carnivine! So, I was backing up this console that I'm playing on today, and the backplate, it doesn't stay on anymore. So I'm trying to find a new backplate for it, but like, so I have the Galaxy one, and every single manufacturer, oh, all the sellers on Amazon, specifically for the Galaxy Plate ones, are just so low rated. All the reviews say that they don't fit. So now I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do now? I mean, I guess I could just get one that isn't like the Galaxy Plate one, which it's not even Galaxy print for the back plate. It's just purple. Or I was also thinking just getting a hard shell case for the entire thing. And that should keep it in place, right? Found a bag. Found a bag. I think, well, no, because I can't get Roselia. Because it'd be funny if I got a Carnivine followed by a Roselia. Hmm. Carnivine. Carnivine. I've never been so happy to see Carnivine before. I've never, well, no, I did stream PLA during the great wormy Burmy Wormadam hunt. Um, but if you ever watch me or hear me talk about PLA, I hate Carnivine in that game so much. It's just so annoying. It's not like Paris. Well, no, actually no, it's Paris level bad for me. Like if you so much as breathe in its direction, it's like, oh, I'm going to attack you now. You have done a thing. You have done a great offense to me by existing. That's what Carnivine is in that game, and I don't like it. In this game, it's fine though. I have one viewer in chat and it's Stream Elements. It's so sad. But nevertheless, she persisted. Because even if my one viewer is a bot that's supposed to moderate my stream that I actually don't want anymore because I don't use it, then so be it. I guess now is like a good as time as ever to just ramble about whatever. Oh, hey, Eric. What you didn't hear me say earlier is about how I'm going to like just continue streaming even though my one viewer for about 20 minutes there was just Stream Elements. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, you know what? If you don't stream, you're never gonna get viewers. So even if you're just streaming to the bot, the moderator bot that you don't even want anymore because you don't use Stream Elements anymore. And then I was about to rant about, I was like, I could just rant about anything, I guess, because no one's here, but then you popped up. How's it going? Yeah, I know the secret is to just, even though I'm playing Pearl, is to just switch my category to Scarlet and Violet, but I hate when people do that. And I don't want my streams to say I'm playing a game that I'm not playing. Like, I want it to be categorized appropriately. Go ahead and rant. I gotta figure out something to rant about. I don't know. I already ranted about how I don't like Carnivine in PLA, but like every time I see it in here, I get very happy. It's needlessly aggressive. Like, you can't be near it without it deciding you've done it a great offense by existing. Yeah, it's the same as Paris. And it's like, sometimes I'm just trying to get somewhere. I'm not trying to fight this thing. I'm just trying to get somewhere, and it's like, well, no, now you gotta fight me. Have I gotten anything yet? No. It's truly a full odds hunt, so. And honestly, I don't think I've done enough checks to even, like, be close. Like, we have people running 4, 5, 6 consoles at once. Yes, Carnivine is spawning here. It hasn't spawned in a little bit, but it was spawning before. Like, people are phasing in, like, the, like 5, 6 digits. No, not 6 digits, like 5 digits. I forgot how big 6 digits is. I'm pretty sure Pip did the math for me yesterday. But I was at a way lower number, but I wasn't. He was like, you're like 12% of the way to full like odds. I think it's the full one. What is the full odds? 1 in 8,192. I think that's what the full odds is. Whatever it is prior to them having it. Doctor's psychology, how goes it? It's pretty late for you. It's going. I haven't found anything. But I haven't really done a lot of checks, to be quite honest, especially 4 days in. But, in my defense, I'm running one game on one console. And it's the slowest possible game I could be doing this on. What's the counter percent? It's a 10%. When you have it as a daily Pokemon. Which I was running into a lot of them before, but it's like it's got performance anxiety now, so like people showed up to my stream now, so now I'm not getting any. Hi to answer. When are you going? It depends on when. Well, I can't do the 6th. I'm busy the 6th. Is either a whale or who bursts for Niantic. I mean, I live close to New York City, and I've never been to Go Fest. I don't, like, there's people who travel for it, like, good for them. I could never. And New York City is like a 2-hour train ride for me. If I go for my parents, it's even less. Oh, all airline miles. Yeah, that makes sense. He is traveling a lot, because he'll always post pictures of various Pokemon-related things / food things wherever he is. He did Go Fest in Japan? Okay. Yeah, I guess if you're not paying, like, for hotels or anything. And I'm sure they know all the good food spots where they don't have to pay a premium. Nick, don't do it. Oh. Well, if you're going to see M, then yeah, but otherwise don't do it. Hi, Zinni! Oh, I should have refilled my water before this. Oh, you guys also missed me before because I took my game with me when I went on my lunchtime walk, and I just like I noticed every single Pokemon I was running into on my walk was female. And I was like, something is up. Because then also when I started my stream, every single Pokemon was female. I was like, what is going on here? There's something going on. And like immediately as after I explained that, I ran into a male Wooper. So that completely killed my theory. No shinies yet, no. Allegedly going to be near Zen for family stuff in the fall. Allegedly. He's going to get into legal trouble if he confirms or denies it. We got a female Chikorita earlier. Who is we? Oh, Zach and you when you say, oh, Carnivan! I mean, following instructions is very important because I cannot tell you how many people test me every single day because they don't follow instructions. Everyone is actually mature. You're gonna learn very quickly. That's gonna change. Trust me. Trust me on that. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're not working at a startup founded by frat boys, it's definitely a better change. But then you're gonna learn quickly that it's like, okay, maybe I was looking at things with rose-tinted glasses for a little bit there, just because everything is good in comparison. Nick, no, you wouldn't. Trust. Trust. No, you wouldn't. Startup with frat boys, there is no such thing as ethics and compliance. There is no such thing as HR. Carnivan! Earlier today, I was walking on the sidewalk and I wanted to run everyone over because they all lacked good sidewalk etiquette. Oh my god, Zen, I feel that. I feel that when I'm at the grocery store too, but oh my god, today, I guess, this Monday in particular, there was like no one there. Added bonus for the frat boys, it was a political consulting startup. Oh my god. That's a recipe for... Yeah, it was Boys Plus Politics. Okay, I don't like that. Eric, I'm glad you got out. Slow walkers are a scourge. Hey, hey, hey. Easy. Not too much on slow walkers, as a slow walker myself. I'm not in shape. And even though I've lost a lot of weight, I'm still fat. Yeah, everyone can say, like, gay people are fast walkers, but not all experiences are universal. Do you guys know what to do if you're walking and you come upon a person and you're both try to get around each other? You know you're both supposed to go to the right? Yeah, it says, yeah. The whole joke is that, like, if you put in Google Maps, like, how long it takes to, like, walk somewhere, if it tells you, like, it's a 10-minute walk, there's like, the quote-unquote gay walk, which is then tells you it's, like, a 7-minute walk instead. Happy Pride! Yeah, it's 5 in-game minutes. Now, there is a stereotype I do fall into. It's bisexuals can't park. Holy shit, can I not park? Fine, fine! Slander Scourge until he finishes your calm. That's justified and absolutely fair. Slow walkers are a scourge. Because they're so indecisive? I'm confused. About how I can't park? No, it's just because I just can't. My car is always crooked. Like, gay people can't drive. Bisexuals can't park. Like, I know how to park, but I can never get it to be, like, perfect or at least good enough on the first try. Like, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to throw a ball at this thing. Well. Oh, it didn't stay. Alright, cool. Go flee. Or not. I guess don't flee. Park entirely because I had a really crappy car that had the weirdest handling. So either I had to get good or I couldn't go anywhere. Yeah. Like a man who just walked out in front of me filling the space. I was just about to pass him and the other people in, and I had to be like, excuse me. It was a PT Cruiser convertible. It's the greatest and worst car of all time. What was my first car? I don't remember what my first car was. I think it was a... No, it wasn't a Toyota Camry. Maybe it was. Maybe it was a Honda Accord 98. Because it was my grandparents. And we're talking about... This car was from 1998 in 2012. Carnivine! It looked like a picnic basket on wheels. Oh, see, oh, I think the car is cute. It looks adorable. Excuse me. So many tourists occupying the entire sidewalk in no hurry and having no spatial awareness. But yeah, I don't like when people don't have spatial awareness of other people. There's jokes that gays can have the journey time estimate on most travel apps, or suggest that gay men walk fast to flee the streets because they learned how. Yeah, that's the one that they learned to walk to the beat of Womanizer by Britney Spears. That's the one I know. I will say that, like, hold on one second. That sometimes when a song that fucks severely comes on, like, I pick up my pace a little bit. You just get into it. It's adorable in a hideous way. I think that car is cute. You put that thing in pastel purple or lavender or something, I would drive the shit out of it. I am of the opinion that people who live in cities should be allowed to use cow catchers like trains. Toxic by Brittany? Yeah. Also, is there some kind of unwritten societal rule that as two parties of people approach each other, the smaller quantity of people has to yield the sidewalk to the larger group of people? Because I feel like I'm always getting straight up run off the sidewalk because some group of 2-3 people walking side by side can't scoot over the right. I've had like situations where it's like, yeah, I've been run off the sidewalk, and I've had other times where it's like the people who are walking like side by side in a group of like 2 or 3 will then like kind of like fall in a single file line to get past. I think it just depends. It just depends on whether or not they were raised correctly. Carnivine! Like, I've had people who are just, like, not even a group, just a single other person run me off the sidewalk before. Guys, should I go fill up my water and get... Well, I have to wash the grapes off first, but should I get the grapes? Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna fill up my water, but should I get the grapes? Like, I'm really... Like, I think I may have gotten a good batch. Not sure if they're gonna be as good as last week's that the DoorDasher got for me. Like, I don't know how he did it, but, like, he got the best grapes I've ever had in my entire life. Hello! It's Eden! I'm just gonna go fill up my water and wash off those grapes and I'll be right back. Alright. These grapes are meeting it. They're meeting the measure. Measure? Living up to... What am I trying to say? They're good. These grapes are good. That's what I'm trying to say. They're meeting the mark. Alright. Are we gonna get an encounter? There we go. They may not be as crisp as last week's though, but flavor-wise, 10 out of 10. Well, I hope other than slow walkers, everyone has had a good day today. No, I just dropped one of the grape. Found it. You had a very exciting day today. You bought t-shirts. That's great. I need to buy t-shirts because all of the t-shirts I have, I cannot wear out in public. I mean, I can, but they're not really appropriate. Although there's a funny one that I really should wear out in public now that because it's Pride. My wife went into an urgent care again, and they finally figured out she has pneumonia. Oh. Only took 2 visits. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I hope she feels better soon. That's really sucks. Pneumonia is no joke. What is sublimation printing? She went in yesterday and they said, yeah, probably viral and sent her home. Well, I mean, they weren't wrong, but like... Oh my god, she almost passed out at work. Yeah, she needs some rest. Stay home. Yeah, it's a good thing it did happen before the vacation and not during. There's nothing quite like being sick while you're away. I feel like I haven't been hitting the counter correctly for the past several encounters. This is your hydration checkpoint. If you haven't had anything to drink within the past few minutes, go ahead and drink something. Some water, maybe some juice. Do not say alcohol, Eric. Maybe some tea. I said hydration. Alcohol is not hydration. Bottoms up to this mouthwash, or if you're brushing your teeth / using mouthwash, don't drink any water because you need to let the fluoride sit for a bit. It's like when people are like, I've had so much coffee today, why am I still tired? And then I ask them if they've had literally any water to drink, or if they've just had coffee, and they're like, no, I've only had the coffee, no water. I'm like, well, there's your answer. You've just been drinking the doo-doo and pee-pee juice. I also have Matt Absol Blogs stream open right now while I stream. And someone in his chat was saying that they found stuff under odds. I'm just like, I would love to do that someday. Find something under odds. I've had a rough go of shiny hunts the past few months. You've all been there with me. Carnivine! You need a golden calculator to divide. I mean, Registeel was last year. I found that thing in November. But Lugia in DAs, that one, not nice, because after I found, yeah, it was that long ago. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it was. But after I found Poipole, finally, I was like, okay, I can do DAs again. I'm gonna go back to my Lugia hunt. And I had a Lugia seed that I ran from 999 ore to 0 ore. And I didn't even phase on it. Not only did I not get the Lugia, and I'm over odds for Lugia and DAs. But I didn't find any shinies along the way either that weren't Lugia. So if you're wondering why I haven't done DAs in a while, well, part of that's because I was busy focusing on Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. But also because both Poipole and Lugia effectively have been burning me out of shiny hunting for the time being. I mean, Safari Week is a different story, but like, I'm doing that thing where I'm like, I need to like play other games for a bit so that I don't drop shiny hunting for the next 3 or 4 years like I've done in the past. Yeah, I thought about that when I ran it to the ground, how me and Eric now both have run a seed all the way through without getting it, without getting the target. Yeah, so like, I did the Paper Mario Thousand-Year Door playthrough that I did for Pip, and I did all of these different voices for the characters, and it was a lot of fun, but it also took a lot out of me. And so now I've just been playing Sunhaven because Annika reminded me of it. And they've added so much content since I last played. Now, the last time I played was like January of 2023. So right before I graduated beauty school, and then right before I picked up Legends Arceus. So I picked that up after I graduated. Yeah, it's a palette cleanser. Like, honestly, even Safari Week is kind of a palette cleanser because I don't shiny hunt past, like, beyond, like, not beyond, but, like, outside of Gen 6 and up. Like, I don't go back to, like, pre 3D Pokemon games to shiny hunt at all. Except for Celebi, that was the exception. Yeah, and then also the friend safaris too. Like the fact that in the water safari, how many I just was not finding, like, I wasn't finding the monkeys. But like I was barely finding the other two in the safari with it, and it's just like I don't know what these odds are. I used to like find shinies at the wazoo in friend safaris, so I just feel like the universe is telling me to slow down, even though I'm like, alright, well, if it's gotta go through Pokemon Bank, we might have some issues. Maybe it's just the curse of Poipole. Maybe it's Poipole telling me I need to just script the video and make it happen already. We're gonna have so much fun. Am I doing the Melton event and go? No, I'm not. I can't in good conscience bring myself to attempt Pokemon Go again. I will do, if someone else finds extra shinies, I will have to finagle a way to get them to trade me it. Because I am not doing it. And I hate that it's locked behind Go. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when stuff, like, when it's the limited time events in Go, but also the fact that it's the only way you can get it is through Go. Carnivine! Like, every other shiny Pokemon, for the most part, except for the Mythicals, I don't have to play Go to get them. That, and I can ball match them. So, like, no brainer. I'm not gonna hunt them and Go. I don't care about other people caring about whether my Pokemon are legitimate or not. I don't give a shit. Like, I know my Pokemon are legitimate. But like, the stuff like the Mythicals, like, how it's basically impossible to get some of these Mythicals now, these shiny Mythicals, through any means other than Go. Carnivine! It's just unfair. Caring about other people is dumb. Wrong. Caring about other people is important, it's necessary, it's vital to survival. Caring about other people's Pokemon and whether or not they're legitimate, even though you're not going to be using them, only they're going to be using them, that's dumb. Like, my Giratina from... Well, no, I don't have a Giratina from DAs yet, but this is an example. My Giratina, shiny Giratina from DAs is just as legitimate as your Giratina from Go, because I got it myself and I did nothing to modify my game to catch it. And mine's in a Moonball, so suck on that. That being said, I also still need to hunt Giratina and DAs. I have so many things I need to hunt. I'm like, I don't want to, I just want to do, I want to play Sunhaven and then write some fanfiction and get back into Haikyuu. Yeah, live by your own rules and Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not like, when it comes to trading with other people, then yes, then I'll care about it more, but like, for myself, I don't need, like, I don't need to be like, yeah, I caught it in Go, so I definitely know it's legitimate. Like, I don't need that badge of honor. I've been sitting here recording shit. Like, I know it's legitimate. Volleyball is gay, but the fanfic I'm writing, is not. Sadly. I am writing female original character, shipping her with canon character. Male character. Go shiny, then Conde is cheating. Self-insert. I mean, like, all of my OCs in a way are a self-insert, but she isn't the, like... She isn't, like, my self-insert character for Haikyuu, for my Haikyuu fic. I have a different one, and I ship her with a different character. Yeah, we do work our butts off for our shinies and mainline games. Yes! Yes! Tell it, Nick. Tell it like it is. What do you mean no Haikyuu a 10k BL one shot? I mean, there's so many other people who've written it. You don't need it from me. Just go on AO3. I mean, I sure do enjoy it on occasion, because there are certain ships I do like. But I'm not the person who's writing them. What is 10k BL one shot? 10k as in 10k words. BL as in boys love. And one shot means it's like a short story. I have a gay lead in a fanfic I write, but I wouldn't want people to consider it a self-insert, because I love him, but he's deeply flawed. I mean, Nicholas. We all are deeply flawed. You're welcome, Eric. And like I said, like, all of my OCs, in a way, are self-insert. Like, there's always a part of me. Zen is perfect. Carbine! I already forgot what I was saying. Yeah, there's always at least a little bit of me in every single one of my OCs. Like Gavin. I'm not a gay farmer boy who goes to a magical school and is in love with the most beautiful actor in the world. And has been since childhood. But there are parts of me that are still in Gavin. But saying one is a complete self-insert I find kind of demeaning, kind of. Well, you know, my OC for my Haikyuu MO, like, she is definitely a self-insert. For sure. Yeah, people definitely channel pieces of themselves into their OCs. Like, I have characters who I'm like, I'm just putting everything toxic and bad about myself into this character because I want to have fun with that. And you know what? I still made her redeemable and I gave her, you know, not redeemable, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you feel bad for her. You understand where she comes from. You understand that she's not toxic because she's a bad person, but just because she's very hurt and lonely kind of thing, you know? Because I think that's something we all deal with. You know, and it's a part of ourselves that, like, we have to kind of fight. Like, we can't always embrace it because, you know, it's not fair to other people, but at the same time, like, it's also not fair to yourself to not feel like you can explore that. So, that being said, if you want to write a self-insert OC, just do it. Who gives a shit? Like, I am a big fan of writing stuff that is for my eyes only. Not even my best friends who I send all my fics to see that stuff. And I'm a person who craves attention and compliments and like needs everyone to be like, yes, you are the artist that we love and adore. Like, even I'm like, no, I'm writing this for me. No one else is allowed to see this. Shout out to my mom who read and edited my Teen Titans Raven Beast Boy fanfiction before I put on. Your mom is so cool. From like the few things you've told us about her, I'm like, your mom is like I wish my mom understood anything fandom related like your mom did. Yeah, she posted a link and didn't get modded. I'm happy it happened. I don't know how the settings changed on that. I don't understand how this thing works, to be quite honest. Someday I'll figure this thing out. Today is not that day, though. $450 books a year? How does she even remember all of that? Like, my mom will read, like, one large book in, like, a month, and she won't remember things she read. Meanwhile, I will take 5 years to read a book, and I'll remember everything about it. Zen, you'd be surprised. I went back and found some fanfic I wrote in, like, late middle school, early high school. And I was like, plot-wise, cringy, but the actual prose itself, kind of fun, was really strong. Like, I was onto something. You want to experience the vibes of old Zen fanfic? Mom reads a lot of cozy mysteries and works overnight shift with downtime and also doesn't do much else by design. Okay, that's fair. I guess she's not a shiny hunter. I used to be one of those people, Eden, and every time I'm like, you know what? Okay, tomorrow's a new day. We can spend a little time reading, and then I don't. Like a secret agent? Your friend's new novel came out this month. Oh wait, you were telling us about that a while ago, right? If I'm remembering correctly. This is book 3 of our series of queer historical romances. That's so cool. There was a point in time where I wanted to write and like get published and stuff, but like after I graduated college, I was like, I realized like I'm okay with not doing that. It's such an arduous process, so like hats off to her because that is such a feat to not only go through that process, but also then get selected and be published. Like, and you know me, I don't handle rejection very well. I took a class in creating comics, and the instructor said that it's not really compatible with having a full-time job, and boy, now that my class is over, I sure feel that. Yeah, like, I don't know how I used to be able to write, like, fanfic all the time while I was working. Like, I was writing, like, banging out fic, like, you wouldn't believe it. Right after I graduated college and like when I was starting to work this job before I moved. Like from that, so it was like August to like February, I was just writing all that time and I wrote hundreds of fics in that time. And then as soon as I moved, like I was done. Like I was burnt out. I was like, there's no way, because now I have to take care of my own apartment. It's not like I live at my parents' house anymore. I can do everything myself. I didn't write a lot of fanfic, but I wrote like 1,000 pages of fic over AIM with 2 friends in high school. One who went on to become an Yep, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of that is just like the fandom experience of being in middle school, high school, even early college, you know, early to mid 2000s. Like that was just the way. It was a simpler time. It is just Bring Me to Life. There was most certainly, if you watched anime, there was absolutely an AMV, if not multiple, for whatever anime you were watching at the moment, set to wake me up inside, set to Bring Me to Life. Getting into my cringe Homestuck phase in high school. I didn't even hear about Homestuck until I was in college. And some people were trying to explain it to me, and I was like, okay. And, okay, I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. I'm just not going to do anything with this. And then I was also a creature of Tumblr, so by force, I had to learn of it, but I don't know anything like that happens in it. It's like, how do you go through an entire era of Tumblr like that and not have gained any knowledge on the subject? That's what I want to know. Because somehow I did it. I did get mad at Homestuckers though, because it was like I would see a post and it would be like an astrology post, and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, slay. And I would go to reblog it, and then inevitably all the comments and all of the tags were like, la 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 la, this is a Homestuck post. I love we're all just singing Bring Me to Life in the chat now. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, whatever. I mean, I'm not one to talk because I had a Sherlock phase, so I was part of the problem. Well, if I get to the 500 steps and don't get anything, I just reset my game. Like, I was, yeah, obviously I was there for Super Fulak. Obviously when, the magical school series that I'd rather not talk about was very popular. When the Avengers was, like, the thing. You watched Supernatural and Sherlock, but I think even at the time I was kind of, God, what the fuck is this writing? Okay, so I will admit, okay, so I did watch one episode of Supernatural because my freshman year of college, I was in a class on American supernatural, like, fiction and literature. And for our final paper, we had to, like, choose, something that we either, like, we didn't read or watch in class. So I, like, on my Tumblr post, and I'm like, hey, for anyone who watches Supernatural, are there any good, like, episodes that deal with these kinds of things that I can write an essay on? And someone, like, sent me a recommendation of an episode to watch. And it was a really good episode. I think it was, like, early on, too, so it was before things got really bizarre. And I got an A on the paper, so... It means a lot when writing is bad enough that I can notice it. You Tumblr saviored most of it. Yeah. I miss Tumblr savior. I miss missing E. New X-Kit and new X-Kit are also, like, basically done. I'm like, there's nothing to help save Tumblr from being unbearable anymore. The first 5 seasons of Supernatural are a decent CW show, but after that it became very clear that they did not have a plot in mind for more than 5 seasons. Yeah. X-Kit has been... I don't know what's going on because I have the new X-Kit installed on Firefox, and then, like, I feel like it's not doing anything. Because X-Kit... What was it? It was like X-Kit was started and then I don't know if they abandoned it or something, or like something happened, and then they made like the new X-Kit. And then there was like there's like a whole thing. Oh yeah, and then sorry, I have Xkit rewritten. And like that's not working. Because they stopped updating the new Xkit. Carnivine. The thing is Tumblr keeps redesigning itself to, like, for the sole purpose of fucking with these things. And it makes it very difficult for these people to find a way to, like... Yeah. To, like, work around it to make things manageable. Maybe I need to just reinstall the new Xkit. How am I supposed to watch volleyball anime then? Carnivine! If it's text-only web. I mean, yes, I do have the Blu-rays and the DVDs. But how am I gonna send you Ralts? How am I gonna send you the Good Morning Ralts gif? Carnivine! Send it over snail mail, but you won't get to see it in motion! Excuse me. Make it one of those goodie- Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like the... I forgot what they're called. One of those goodie bag thingies where you tilt it and the perspective changes. Shit, what is that thing called? Not a flip book. Hey, Zach. Not a flip book. Like, they used to make, like, cards of them. Yeah, it's like a piece of plastic, and, like, it would be like a card. Like, I have them in my Pokemon card binder. Like, they're just, like, square, because I got them from, like, a vending machine in the grocery store when I was a kid. It's not it's not a hologram. What the hell is that thing called? The plastic with the ridges that changes when you tilt it. Yeah, that thing. That thing, Zach. That thing. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't remember what it's called. Carnivine! It's a lenticular printing? I feel like we had a different name for them that wasn't as not kid. Well, not that that's not kid friendly, but like something a kid would remember. My dumbass would remember. Hmm. Fine. Like, this is what it's called. Like, definitely. Like, that's what it is. But, like, we had a name for it that wasn't that. Now this is gonna bother me. Maybe we did call them holograms. Because that sounds familiar enough. Then I guess we distinguish that because, like, the card, like a Pokemon card would be holographic versus the lenticular printing kind of card would be a hologram. Yeah, they're different, but when you're a kid, like, you just make shit up, you know? You just say things. Yeah, that exactly that. I'm pretty sure we called them holograms, too. You know what? I'm just gonna send my gifts to you all, like, brainwave length, like me and Zin style. I'm gonna go to take out the trash and then go to bed if I get murdered in the meantime. That's kind of unfortunate, but good night, y'all. Good night, Eric. Don't get murdered. Pip, what's up? Pardon Ben. Eric, you're not allowed to die, and that's a threat. Very strange of me to come home and not reset a Reggie. Yeah, well, maybe reset something else? Do a different hunt? Maybe don't hunt at all. Do something else. The world is your oyster. The world is your cloister. True. You could work on the server Pipipedia threads. It's his summer break and we're putting him to work. Anyway, hydration check. Go drink some water. This is how we know he isn't lying about his age, because he's seeking out. True. When you get to our age, you're like, please don't make me work, ever. I don't want to work. Stop making me work. If I could do anything but work, I would. I should just be paid to sit here and look pretty and being a beautiful person and entertaining and funny and smart sometimes and just, you know, existing and vibing. You know. Just win the lottery easy. I mean, we know how RNG and I get along. We know that's just not gonna happen. Skill issue? Well, I got a lot of issues, and skill is one of them. Ask Lily how to RNG life. It sounds like it's a lot of number stuff, and I don't like numbers. I'd rather not think about numbers. What are the shiny heads of these hunts? I think it's the true, like, one, in 8,192. Because there's no shiny charm in this generation, and... What generation did they have full odds? Was it Gen 5 or Gen 6? Either way, it 1 to 5 were the 1 in 8,192. Okay. So yeah, truly a full odds hunt. So I'll be lucky if I even phase during this hunt. Carnivine! You need a golden calculator to divide. I'd still include Gen 1 on the technicality. You could still trade up and shiny check and dungeon. Yeah. I need to hunt a replacement of my OG first random encounter shiny. Oh, what are you, what would you be hunting then? Carnivine! Carnivine! Giraffe egg. Ooh, that's a good one. I still don't have a shiny giraffe egg. Found in gold and caught. It was also my first ever giraffe rig. That's so cool. That actually happened to me, when I was playing through Pearl. This file. I was, you know, just going through the game. I don't remember what route it normally, like, first appears on. But it was just random encounter Shellos. Like, shiny Shellos. Like, I looked away for a second, and I looked back, and I saw, like, the ring of stars, and I was like, did that thing just sparkle at me? That wasn't my first one, though. But that was my first Shellos. Because at that point, I'd already shiny hunted a whole lot in Gen 6. Time to UC hunt one together? I mean, I can hunt it myself. I don't need to do... It doesn't have to be in a unit circle. I just haven't sat down and been like, oh, I should hunt giraffe rig. But thank you. Maybe when I get the urge to get back to it. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to throw the ball at it, but that's fine. Or throw the ball in mud. Whatever works, right? Alright. I need to use the restroom. I will be right back. Ugh, sorry about that. I figured while I was there I would Also remove my makeup since I have to PGM after this, because I didn't realize it's almost 10 p.m. And I want to stream for a solid 2 hours. So about 10 minutes. Or at least, you know what, I'm gonna go to the till I get to 1700. Your first ever shiny hunt was on Scarlet Violet, your baby shunter? Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. And I will say, Scarlet Violet, I've never encountered so many shinies, not even by doing anything, just by playing through the main story, playing through the game. Like, not even with a shiny, not actively hunting, no shiny charm even, just playing through the story. Most games that I ended up playing, I would have, like, somehow managed to find one during a playthrough, randomly, before I even got to hunting. So, like, for Pearl, it was the Shellos. When I played Y, it was a Pupitar on Victory Road. In Sun, it was a shiny Cottony. And then Gen 8, they said, fuck you. And then Gen 9, I got a Mareep. Literally, after I finished the whole, whatchamacallit, like the introductory stuff, where you have to go to school and then you get to decide which path you want to start taking first. So I was like, okay, I'll head to the first gym, the bug gym. And then I found a shiny Mareep on my, literally just exploring on my way to the gym. My first Pokemon game was Scarlet. Playing Pokemon Yellow on freegames.com doesn't count. I got to go. Good luck on the swamps. Thanks, man. I hope your wife feels better. Pip, why don't I believe you? There's no way your first Pokemon game was Scarlet. You're telling the truth? Are you sure? I feel like that's so late in the game even for you. Like, there's no way. There's no way. That's what I thought. I thought you were lying. Pokemon Rumble on the 3DS. Well, I mean, we didn't specify that it had to be a mainline game. I will give you that. But like I would have guessed you were at least like a Sword and Shield player, like at the genesis of Sword and Shield. Because your knowledge of competitive is just so... It's just... There's no way. I'm sorry, there's no way. You can't Smeckledorf me like this, brother. I don't remember you talking about FOMO. Carnivine. I remember my FOMO. I don't remember your FOMO, though. My first Pokemon game was also Red, sir. I didn't beat it, though. Because I was like 5. However, I guess like my first like true like I was playing through Pokemon game was Ruby. Alright, I've hit 1700 encounters. We have almost hit 2 hours. It is past 10 o'clock here. I need to shower. I also have to start possibly just getting ready for bed because I need to start going to bed earlier. Because I'm a sleepy girl nowadays. A passage of time really hit differently for us when we were 20 years younger. Yeah. I just... Like, I just remember thinking how long the school year was and how it took forever to get to June. And now I'm like, oh my god, June is already almost over. Like, I feel like January just happened. So. Anyway. I'm gonna end... Wait, setting the mons while us olders... I'm gonna have to pick your brain a little more, Pip. I need to learn this lore. How all of this works, because you've got me all confused right now. I'm gonna end this stream here. Thanks for coming out, guys. I'm hopefully gonna be able to do this tomorrow. But I will catch you in Not Raid General as always. Alright. See ya.